Welcome to this new ComfyUI tutorial. In this video I want to show you the next Flux tools tool. It is called Redux, and you can see it as something like IPAdapter for stable diffusion. So you can use it to extract style information out of an image, or you can use it to change the style of a source image. Both directions are possible. In this case here, in this example, I'm using the nice girl from the last tutorial and change the style to detailed anime artwork pen and ink sketch, which you can see here. It is also possible to extract the style of a photo or image and apply it on your prompt. So we will start this workflow from scratch. It's based on a quite standard Flux workflow with a normal case sampler, and it implements the Redux functionality. The only custom node you need is KJ nodes. I will link it in the description below, as well as all the models and other things you need. It is also possible to use multiple images as style information. I will explain this to you as well. Okay, so let's hop right in. Let's start with loading the diffusion model. Double click on the background. We need a dual clip loader. I choose the clip L and the FP16, and we have to set this to Flux. Load the VAE. So this is quite straightforward, normal Flux setup. We need the clip text encode 2 times, positive and negative. The Flux guidance. .5 is good. Now we already can load the sampler. I'm using a normal case sampler. Connect the negative. And now between the Flux guidance and the positive input of the case sampler, we need to create the style model apply advanced node. Connect the positive prompt to the conditioning input. Okay, now we can pull out the style model port and choose the style model. Flux Redux is the right one. And let's pull out the clip vision output. We need the clip vision encode node. And now pull out clip vision to load the clip vision model. We choose a SIG clip. I will link the model in the description below. And now we need our image. I choose the nice girl from last video. So we need to connect the model to the case sampler, and we need an empty latent image. Let's choose 1024, 1024. We need to VAE decode, connect the VAE, and we need to save the image. So let me have a look. I think that's it. We now need the prompt. I choose detailed anime artwork pen and ink sketch. So the last setting I want to do is setting the CFG to 1. And that should be it. Give it a try. So what we see here is the image is still quite dominant. If you want to lower the influence of our image, you can set this to something like 0.1. Let's give it another try. You have to play around with those values. I find the best results in an area between 0.05 and 0.15. Depends on what you are aiming for. Okay, now if you want to bring in another base image, you can duplicate the style model apply advanced node and bring it into the chain between the style model apply advanced and your case sampler. Let's make some space here. We need another load image node and another clip vision encode. We can use the same model here, connected to the clip vision output input. And we also can use this style model. And now let's choose the second image. I choose this drawing of a wolf. Let's give it another try. And you see clearly the drawing style of the wolf comes into the picture. You can play around with those values, but that's about it. Sometimes the prompt is not strong enough, so you have to experiment with the prompt as well. Put on the most magic happens here between the two style model apply advanced nodes. Play around with those strength settings. You have to find the best combination of those two to balance both images. If you want more image, you simply can chain more nodes inside here in this path. And that's about it with Redux. As the last part, I will talk about the control nets for Flux, which are also part of the tools package. And I will do more videos on video models in the future. So be sure to subscribe. All the infos and links to the models are in the description below. I will upload this workflow to my Patreon page as well. You can access it with the base membership. I hope to see you soon in the next video. Goodbye.